Hello, this is NHS board member Justin Galicic, and welcome to my garden, which is technically my parents' garden. Luckily, they've given me free reign to turn it into as much of a tropical paradise as I'd like, and I started by building this 4,000-gallon koi pond. This was built about 10 years ago. We have, I believe, 11 fish altogether. There's one catfish, which rarely comes up to the surface. Those 4 bigger fish are both koi. That white fish is koi, and we have some smaller goldfish as well. This is, under that Holboellia vine is a gazebo that we were just in. We have some hardy banana, Acacia pravissima. The idea with this area was basically to turn it into a jungle, make it feel like you're in Hawaii. And we're gonna go ahead and head slowly towards the garden. My mom likes to dry her clothes outside. This is a Wollemia pine from Australia. Mahonia eurybracteata. And this area has 40 Japanese maples. And of course, one of my favorite maples of all time is Lion's Head maple. And the trick with this one is to pinch off the new growth. That's what I like to do, so it doesn't turn into a giant tree. Cycas. This is going into the vegetable garden. Got a Meyer lemon tree that I put in the greenhouse every winter. Tomatoes. I'm growing some palm trees from seed. This is a Triple King thornless blackberry, which has enormous blackberries. It's thornless and very prolific. I highly recommend it. The blackberries aren't quite as tasty as the wild invasive blackberries that we have here, but still well worth it. This is a nice Schefflera fengi. That's actually in a pot that I have there. I don't know why it's there. So we'll just go ahead and make our way back this way. We have lots of blueberries. This fig tree is going to be coming out because it's shading all our blueberries. I look back towards the Asian area of the garden. All right, we are now on the sunny southwest side of the garden. It's right along the road, and it happens to be a great place to grow plants from the American Southwest. Among other places, right in front is Agave ovatifolia. It's about approaching, I would say, 4 feet in diameter. And behind it we have blue Mexican fan palm, Brahia armata. And next to that is Yucca sapphire skies. And over on this side we have Agave Mr. Ripple. Or Mr. Ripley, I forget. I believe that is Yucca baccata. Probably shouldn't have planted that right next to the sidewalk. And this is the main entrance to the garden. It showcases this redwood tree that my grandfather planted about 45 years ago. Already dropping its leaves. All right, those are my dad's fixing the hammock over there. Okay, so This is really dry shade over here, but we have some plants that do pretty well. This is Mahonia. I believe actually the cultivar is Dan Hinkley. I'm not sure what the hybrid is. This is Hosta Sum and Substance, which happens to do pretty well right next to that redwood. I'm starting a stumpery over here. So we have a couple different kinds of Aspidistras. The ones in the back there, that's Aspidistra later, and so a few different kinds of Acubas. I'm trying to start an Acuba collection over here to kind of hide the garbage bins and all that. All right, we're gonna transition to the sunny south side of the garden. This is Budia capitata from Brazil, one of the hardiest feather palms that we can grow in Seattle, but I do wrap it with blankets in the winter. And right in front is the Chilean wine palm, Jubea chilensis or chilensis, can't remember. Also European fan palm, and those have sailed through the past couple mild winters pretty well. And this is, if we had smell-o-vision, this would smell like peanut butter. This is Melianthus major. All right, we are transitioning into the tropical area. This was the very first area that I designed. Of course, most of these plants are not actually from the tropics. Some of them are from high altitude tropics, but they're all hardy. And even in the wintertime, this place is fairly evergreen. All right, we're now at the driveway entrance. This up ahead is Tasmanian tree fern, Dicksonia antarctica. Hopefully it'll be a tree soon. Also, Blechnum chilensis is doing really well. It's a evergreen fern, which is, I would say, about 4 feet high. And this is a Hosta Empress Wu, supposedly the largest hosta you can grow. It's been known to grow up to 6 feet. I had to run this way here. I'm not sure what variety that heuchera is, but these dahlias, probably my favorite dahlia ever, Dahlia Bodacious. Really great dahlia, and I just put some mulch over it in the winter, but they stay in the ground and they keep coming back. Okay, so this area has some sedums and some yuccas and some agaves, another blue Mexican fan palm, and calla cactus. This is a rock that I made. It's artificial rock. I think I have about 9 of those altogether. And Acacia in the Protea family. And this is Musa sycamensis. It's supposed to have red splotches, and right now, like, it doesn't have many. There's one. This is the rose garden, which I think we need to cut down a few trees to make the roses happier. So that about wraps it up. Thanks for coming along on the tour of my garden.